The city of Chiang Mai in northern Thailand is a place of diverse beauty and culture. It is a wonderful place to call home where we can serve the people of Thailand and the neighboring countries. Chiang Mai is a very strategic place in missions because of its location in Southeast Asia and its close proximity to many limited access countries. Most Thai people follow the Buddhist religion, which is often combined with ancestor worship and fear of spirits. Less than 1% are Christian, and most of those are from the indigenous groups who live in the north. The Christians that we have the blessing of knowing and working with encourage us with their strong faith and love and desire to reach more people with the truth of the gospel.
As an architect with Helps Ministries, David has the privilege of using his skills to serve many Christian organizations and churches. He serves them by providing building design, master planning, and construction consulting to help provide facilities that will assist them in their ministries. Often in missions, organizations are saddled with buildings that can become a hindrance to their ministry. David's goal is to see that that doesn't happen. Since moving to Thailand, David has helped design facilities in many countries in Southeast Asia, including Myanmar, Cambodia, the Philippines, Indonesia, Timor, Papua New Guinea, the Solomon Islands, Australia, and of course, Thailand. For the last few years, David has primarily focused on designing and overseeing the construction of Grace International School here in Chiang Mai. David has been involved with the school since the first year he came to Thailand in 2003. The school meets a need for missionaries by providing good education for over 550 students from more than 300 families who come from 19 different countries. These families serve with over 100 different mission agencies. After working on the plans for Grace for so many years, it is a real joy to see the school filled with happy teachers and students.
Try to imagine what your life would be like if there was no Bible in your language, or if there was one, but you didn't know how to read it. As a literacy consultant with Wycliffe, Liz's passion is that everyone should have the opportunity to read God's Word in the language that speaks to their heart. Liz really likes it when she gets to work in one of the buildings I designed, like the Northern Training Center, where she leads many workshops for language groups from across the border. Miraculously, in that country, it is now legal to use their mother tongue language during school. She helped them learn how to create fun and meaningful teaching materials based on their own languages and cultures. The children who get to learn using these materials will be able to read God's Word in their own heart language. Liz also enjoys working out of the Linguistics Institute at Payap University, another building that I helped design. She especially enjoys mentoring members of Wycliffe Thailand who want to become literacy workers. It gives her great joy to know that some of these Thai women that she had the privilege of mentoring are now assigned to work in a neighboring limited access country. Liz continues to pray that the Lord will bring more like them for her to mentor and help prepare to serve, as there are still many places needing literacy workers. A lot of their preparation takes place in workshops Liz helps lead at the Institute and around Asia, where she trains people how to make culturally relevant teaching materials that incorporate their own art forms, culture, and values.
We also love helping to distribute the newly translated Northern Thai Bible, whether in written or audio form. It speaks to the heart of the Northern Thai people, of which there are more than 6 million speakers. Teaching the Northern Thai Lana script is a way to build bridges to share the gospel with Buddhists who love their language and culture. We still love going to the Bisu village, where I lived for several years. The Bisu people will always have a special place in our hearts. Our Bisu family always welcomes us with wonderful conversation and delicious spicy food. Our dear friend Ba, the second Bisu believer in Thailand, and one of the first Wycliffe Thailand members I got to mentor, she continues to reach out to the Bisu by posting worship songs she's written on a Bisu Facebook page, translating the Jesus film into Bisu, and sharing her faith with her family and friends. The Capable Kids curriculum is one way to reach out and build relationships with children. The church in her village is still very small, so please continue to pray for its growth.
We could do none of this without your prayers and the partnership of our amazing support team. We are so blessed and forever grateful for the privilege we have of being part of God's work in the lives of the wonderful people of Southeast Asia.